All right, so let's go ahead and get this opened up. And like I've stated before, right, if you guys want to help the channel, and obviously you can't come out here to help monetarily, or you can't help hands-on, right, you can always help monetarily with getting these things paid off. And in doing said, you know, as long as you're at least a $10 minimum, then I'll put your name on the door to show that, hey, you wanted to help with the progress, and it's greatly appreciated. You know, every little penny helps. But let's go ahead and get this opened up and show you the goodness inside. So with our rain, well, here's the update on the cleaning back here of our industrial chic area, which we've actually found some pretty good things coming out of here. I mean, Dad even found there was a piece of metal over, I have it over in a shop now, but I can tell it was made by a blacksmith because it has a little curly Q and stuff on the end, which I thought was kind of cool. So, but yeah, whole bunch of dirt, a whole bunch of metal. You can see the dirt's falling away from underneath that because now it doesn't have anything holding it up. So now all that dirt's gonna start falling out of there with all this water, but that's all right. Like I said, this is all getting taken out, and a lot of this we're going to be utilizing as fill dirt, you know, for other areas. So I don't know why it's not raining too hard. Come down and see if we got any change to the pond, and then we'll come back and take a look at the trailer, what we got going on, because I'd already told you guys I'm going to be working out a deal with this. You know, so as long as I continue to send money to my uncle, you know, every month and such, then we'll get this paid off and things. But I want to show you what's on the inside of that. But before we do that, let's come down here, see if we get any change. Man, just so many leaves coming off the trees. So many leaves. Yeah. My stack of rocks, that's like my little indicator of where the water level is currently. So it really hasn't come up any. So it's been raining a lot, but not that much, I guess. So I know if this hasn't raised up any, that the creek's not going to raise up, but we can go take a look. It's always, both Gladys and I, favorite time of year, the fall. Just all the beautiful colors. I mean, obviously the cameras just don't ever do it justice, which I do have a little bit of drone footage. Let's go check that out quick and then come right back to the creek. so yep, that was the drone footage. Now we're gonna come back down here to the creek. I actually went out to the road because I had some people sitting out there that I heard them talking over the phone, just checking to see if they needed anything. I guess they were having an issue with one of the neighbors because they bought some property out here, which is right down the road a little bit. And our neighbor across the street is trying to say, no, that's not yours. That's doesn't belong to you, blah, blah, blah. But now they're trying to hash that out. I told them, well, if you need any help, just give us a holler. And, but here's the creek. Yeah, it really hasn't done anything yet. So not enough rain to do anything with the creek. All right, so let's go ahead and get this opened up. And like I've stated before, right, if you guys want to help the channel, and obviously you can't come out here to help monetarily, or you can't help hands-on, right, you can always help monetarily with getting these things paid off. And in doing said, you know, as long as you're at least a $10 minimum, then I'll put your name on the door to show that, hey, you wanted to help with the progress, and it's greatly appreciated. You know, every little penny helps. But let's go ahead and get this opened up and show you the goodness inside. All right, so we first start off. It looks like, oh my goodness, a bunch of stuff, but yeah. Jack I got from one of our good family friends, Joe, the same person we got the grill from, right? And he actually has more stuff for us. But then, right, we got some lights, some wire. Probably don't need, that'd be a low voltage wire, but there's some stuff in there for a dryer. I know there's a whole another thing of some Romex in here, but even these little cutoffs, you know, can still be utilized for things, because even this trailer is already been wired, right? It's probably not going to stay 100% like it is, but yeah, got a fire roaster. So my uncle actually used this for roasting jalapenos, or just, I mean, any type of peppers. It's great, you know, for fire roasted nuts, anything like that, right? Obviously some wood paneling that's in here actually goes on the walls that's in here, is a finished off look. All the cabinets, lockers, those are some of the things that Gladys really wanted last time we were there. So now she got some of those things. And that's all those lockers like filled with little things as well. I haven't even been through there to see, but got us a chop saw, right? Some stuff in here, some clamps, wood clamps, got some router bits, wheels, just all kinds of things, all the different brackets and screws and just all kinds of things, right, that we can go in here. This is another humongous tent that we can put up. Obviously there's some PVC piping, right? We got some PEX, some PVC, some metal piping, just all kinds of things. And then over there on the other side is even more, you know, kitchen stuff. There's a little thing for a garden drip system for like tomatoes and stuff like that. You probably see a bandsaw. I've been talking about that bandsaw with my uncle for a while now, and that's finally made its way over. He also has a few other things that's going to be coming, but that's a Delta bandsaw. So awesome, right? I got some additional blades for the bandsaw. So yeah, this is going to be a great asset to everything here on the Ivy Rancho, and it's greatly appreciated. We're so blessed that, you know, the family's pitching in, helping out. Not all this stuff's free though. I am paying for some of it. It's just I get to pay on my terms of how much I can afford monthly, right? So as long as I'm sending him some stuff, is going to be a big help. Helps him, helps us. And if you would like to help, like I said, go ahead and send or check out those links down in the description, the PayPal or the Cash App, and you can help with us as well with paying off some of these things that need to be paid off, and your name will get put up on the door. And unless it's going to like a specific project, right, you'd have to let us know that, hey, this is going to a specific project, and then we'll ensure that, you know, your name is going specifically to that project. So another thing that we've actually been thinking about as well is, since this trailer has the humongous window here on the side, obviously it would still need a screen, but it's a much bigger serving window on the side, of possibly utilizing this trailer for Mom's business, which is the Mama Mary's Navajo Tacos. The only thing is, this trailer does not have any holding tanks. It doesn't have a freshwater holding tank or the gray water. So that's something that she would need, along with an air conditioning system. She doesn't have that either in this. On the other trailer, yes, we do. But the biggest thing that we do not have either for this trailer or the other one is the vent hood system, because she uses fryers, you know, for the fry bread. That is kind of like a requirement. You have to have that. So right now, right, I am thinking of possibly trying to convince her, right, to take over this trailer. So right now we're still in the works. I've got her thinking about it, right? It's not 100% official, but if we can get Mama Mary's Navajo Tacos out of that trailer, then the big trailer over here we can turn into a little camper to be able to take on, you know, vacations or gatherings, YouTube meetups, all those little things, and to not have to worry about a big 40-foot trailer, right, of getting that moved around. So this one, right, I don't have the keys on me, but this one, for one, is a lot bigger, a lot longer. I know it would work out a lot better as a food truck, but for what she's wanting to do, she's not gonna be using it every single day. It's just more like 2 days out of the week, 1 day out of the week, 1 day, 2 days out of the month, who knows. So something that in that small little trailer I think would work out better. Plus that trailer can be pulled with a Jeep if needed. This one cannot. This one has to be pulled with a truck. The Ford truck, it barely, I mean, I know Mom says that it pulls it just fine, but this trailer is actually exceeds a little bit the weight limit that truck is supposed to be pulling. So this is actually based off more of a 2500 type truck, right? Something, because this has electric brakes in it. The Ford, it didn't even have an electronic brake controller. I had to add that in later, right? Once I was pulling our car hauler that has electric brakes, and whenever I had noticed the truck did not have a controller for that, I had to buy one and install it. So yeah, this one has the electronic brakes. It's humongous. I think though that this would make a perfect little nugget, right? Like our buddies over at White Rock Homestead, Terry and Jason, they have their little camper. It's called a Nugget, right? But it's awesome. You'll be able to do some bunks in there, a bathroom, a little kitchenette. It's perfect, right, for that. And then that we can pull with the truck, with, you know, keeping the weights within reason of what it should be, because as a camper it'd be a lot less weight than what it is currently being used for as a mobile kitchen or a food truck. But regardless if Mom wants to trade or not, that's okay, because this one will also make a perfect little nugget. Even though it's a little smaller, all you're really using it for is sleeping anyway. Being able to travel, could be pulled by the Jeep. So that's something that, you know, we'd definitely be looking into. It's awesome. So we definitely appreciate you guys for following the journey, helping us grow, sharing us out to your friends. You know, if you made it this far, give us that subscribe, click that thumbs up button. Like the video if you like our content, it's greatly appreciated. But we have another video right here that you guys can check out just to follow along with the journey. And if you really want to deep dive into it, we have a playlist over here just to be able to keep up with the whole journey of what's going on. And then little icons up top to both here and the side channel. And then without further ado, make sure you're always thinking of veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.